Hi. Why isn't the game showing? There it is. Hi. I got more water. Water. Got me birthday cake Kit Kats? I've never had birthday cake.
Massive power surges are blazing through the outside structures, and the gravity clouding nearly tore me apart.
She's waking up.
More like malfunctioning. If those reaction veins cross... Wait, what's that? Something's wrong with your HUD.
I think it's the cube telling me where to go. It happened when I put it on my back.
Unlikely. The suit is hard-coded, and all blocks capped to the minimum. No room for adding to or altering the code.
Wait, so weirdest Kit Kats I've ever had were the matcha flavored. I had when I worked at the Dollar General, I had a Kit Kat that was strawberry flavored. But when I ate it, it kind of tasted like
See that? The suit's being enabled.
I took some cat shit and I put it into my mouth.
Foster was many things, but not a systems physicist.
Why are you still denying that we have a chance? Everything around us is a marvel.
Everything around you is critically unstable. I think the whole place is malfunctioning. You should be getting out of there.
Again. How did Kit Kat know my birthday's in July? Maybe if you email Kit Kat, say, hey, it's my birthday, can I get Kit Kat? They'll send you. I don't know how they got from strawberry to cashew.
I got a new waypoint,
pretty bad.
And it's a lot closer.
Boop bop beep beep beep. Oh, by the way, that was a weird ass pee break. Those songs were weird. I don't like them. I'm back after a shower. Is your butt shiny? Miss anything? We turned on the power by putting a cube in a thing, and it like exploded. And then they were like, there's anomalies everywhere, and we are like, oh no.
Did you see that? It charged my suit.
I don't know what sort of holographic phenomenon that was, but it was extremely compatible with the dual retention system of your suit.
Interesting. Oh, chat, by the way, I finished Avatar for like the 4th time.
Look, there are more of them.
Power for your suit won't be a problem. The outside of the palace sectors burn red hot, but even inside the walls and floors I read a buildup of gravity charge.
Why would anyone need power on a scale like that?
I'd hope it's not part of the malfunction. Overcharging would be catastrophic.
Always seeing the bright side.
Right, it's very good. I'm on my 2nd Avatar Netflix binge. I wish they had Korra on Netflix. But I think I'm gonna dive back into Steven Universe again soon, because I stopped right before the movie because, like, supposedly.
This is bad, N. The palace system's shut down, but it's still charging. The Joule mass is nearing the Dirac child limit.
That felt horrible. I couldn't move.
It was a massive energy discharge. It must have made your suit brace.
The lights have stabilized.
The discharge kicked in system processes planet-wide, but it's producing a lot more energy than needed. Building up charge again.
Thing. Hey Ian, how you doing? I stopped Steven Universe after I finished the main series, because apparently the movie is like 4 years after the main series of Steven Universe ends. That's good. So I took a break and watched all of Avatar, and now I think I'm gonna dive back in and watch the movie. Oh, it happened
Another
again.
discharge.
Attracting,
There's
breathable
air
air.
now. How is that possible?
I don't like her hair.
Don't know. The chemical composition of the environment was altered in the blink of an eye. That must have been what the energy buildup was for.
How is Korra? I'm afraid I'll hate it because it doesn't live up to the Atlas standards. Okay. People shit on it all the time, and I hate it. The first season of Legend of Korra, first off, appreciate it as a show on its own. Given with any sequel that comes out anywhere, it's bound to be compared to the previous thing because that's just how sequels work. But just appreciate the game there or the show on its own. Don't compare it to Atla, because like Avatar: The Last Airbender is legitimately one of, if not the best animated series ever created. Should have went on for one more season. But season 1 of Legend of Korra very much copies off of Avatar. Like, very much does. There's a comic relief. Korra has a big animal and a small animal. You know, it's like it very much copies off of Avatar season 1 or Avatar. It kind of struggles to get a foothold in that first season. That being said, season 1 of Legend of Korra might be my favorite season of that show. It is very good. And then all the other seasons are amazing. In my opinion, it rivals Avatar with the rest of the season. Like, I think Avatar is still better, but it's definitely close. And the animation is so much better. The animation for Legend of Korra is equal to the Avatar movie. Because the Avatar movie is so fucking good. The animation is so beautiful. Just in the one scene where fucking Azula and Zuko are dueling, just Azula's facial animations alone, so fucking good. And Korra just kind of has that throughout the entire show because it has the funding that movie did. Avatar didn't have that much funding. They didn't know what they had. So Legend of Korra is very good. Legend of Korra is very, very good. Unfortunately, that kind of show doesn't really work on Nickelodeon that very well because every single episode is connected to the previous. So they turn Azula's name backwards. She turned into a loser. She is a loser. She for a second I thought you meant the live action. No, that doesn't exist. Unfortunately, that kind of show doesn't really work on Nickelodeon that well. Or at least Nickelodeon thinks so. So despite the fact that Legend of Korra and Avatar are two of the best animated shows ever created, Nickelodeon brutalized that show. Like, Nickelodeon killed Legend of Korra. The reason why there's no, like, new Avatar series running right now is because Nickelodeon killed Legend of Korra. And then later on in the show, this is kind of a spoiler, but not really, they kind of touch on LGBT plus stuff. They kind of touch on the L part of that, the lesbian part, a little. But they never really do it in the show. And because they were started to kind of like hint at that, Nickelodeon then killed it more because of that. So, you know, very much appreciate it as its own product. It very much still is one of the best animated series ever created. And I recommend that you read the comics after you finish it. In fact, I recommend you read the Avatar comics before starting Legend of Korra 2. Yeah, I'd recommend it. It's a very good show. I still can't decide if I like Avatar or Adventure Time more. Honestly, I still don't know which one I like more. We've been spoiled for like all of Legend of Korra, and that's one of the reasons I doesn't watch it. Watch it.
They weren't here before the blackout, right?
No, they were not.
I guess it's part of the welcoming package.
Very much watch it. It's very good. The live-action TV show will incorporate the comic spin-offs as well. I didn't know they were making a live-action TV show, honestly. But honestly, I don't want it.
What's that?
But I'm gonna be real with you. I don't even want a live-action. Netflix is making a live-action show. I don't want that.
Oh, there are more of them.
I prefer the animations, and I'd rather it stay animated. I don't like that. I think most live-action is ass. I don't like live-action. I'd rather
Everything
have
is so neat.
it be animated.
Weird how it scatters these chunks all over.
Nickelodeon wanted to reboot the live-action because we failed. I kind of agree with that, but I'd still rather have more animated stuff. Or the Dragon Prince is... The Dragon Prince... made by the same people who made Avatar?
What the? This one moves.
Worse, it's alive. The sphere appears when humans or animals are detected in close proximity, but this...
Written by one of the Avatar writers? Gotcha. It's actually dumb half the time, especially because it becomes edgy and gritty, I feel. I kind of agree with them rebooting it, but I very much would rather have more animated stuff instead. But I very much think that,
What are they? It can't be Foster, right? I mean, the palace did try to read the cube and then malfunction. This can't be the palace attempting to bring him back, right?
No matter the intent, that's not Foster. It's not sentient.
I very much think that, things that are bad should be remade. I'm gonna read this to you, because I sent a message to Netflix, and this is very much what I think they should do with the series. So I'm gonna read what I sent Netflix like a month, okay? You know how in Avatar, The Last Airbender, not the Blue Furries, is now on Netflix and you own the rights and stuff, right? Well, I have a wonderful idea that I wanted to present to you formally in this formally written DM. Formally. What if instead of just hosting the show on your platform, you paid oh, that's the other one. Sorry, that's the other one. I wanted the other one. That was the other one. That was the previous one. That was me telling them that they should remake the animation. For like high quality, that's a different one. This one. I come to you once again with an Avatar idea. This one is a little bit more in-depth, but also less, which is why it's in an alternate message. I also forgot about it until a viewer reminded me. So you know how Legend of Korra, spoilers, I'm not going to read that part. So what if for a new show, this is the part that matters. I'm not going to read that part because it's a spoiler. So what if for a new show, we go back and explore the old avatars? So in Avatar and Legend of Korra, we see a few of them. They do like flashback scenes where they go through and they show all the avatars, or there's a part in Avatar where he sits down and he talks to the other avatars, including two that are in the show, Kyoshi and Roku. But then before that, there was more. We only get to see them for like a couple of frames. How many emails did you send Netflix to? We only get to see them for a couple frames. Like, we don't really get, like, their full story. We just get, like, little plot points. I want them to go back and explore all of the old Avatar stories. I want them to go back, because there's a bunch. Like, there's a scene where they, like, pan up a camera. There is hundreds of avatars before Aang. Hundreds. So what I want is I want them to have a show where every single avatar, kind of like Black Mirror, where they're separate but connected, every single avatar gets an episode, or maybe beyond that, a season. So every single avatar that has been in existence before Aang all gets an episode telling their story, telling you who that avatar is and what they did on their journey. Because I doubt that every avatar needs an entire season like Aang did. Like Aang very much had an entire show because his story was so in depth of like trying to kill this the fire lord after he was in a ice for 100 years. Like that was a long story, but like in the Avatar, they still tell a story where Kyoshi split off the Kyoshi Island from the mainland, and the leader of the mainland died. That is very much a story that could be told in one episode. You know, Roku's story could be told in like four of him and the Fire Lord. You know, so it's like having a show where every single episode or an entire season is focused on one avatar, just one from the past. This show could potentially go on for a very long time. This could be like a 10 season long show because it's in the Avatar universe and it's telling the story of every single avatar. Because we don't get to hear all their stories. I always thought that if the production for Legend of Korra was that troubled, it should get like a remastered version and have the creative freedom to do what they really want to do with the show, you know? I don't think remaking or rebooting things that were already successful is good. I think things that were failures, movies or shows that were bad or games that were bad should be remade in hopes to make them good. Such as a live action Avatar show. But of course, I don't want live action Avatar. I'd rather it be more. Yeah, that's my Avatar idea. I think they have a book about Kyoshi's life, but I haven't read it. I want more on the other avatars other than Kyoshi. I want more other than
What
Roku.
does that mean? I get color now.
Literally
The suit
forming.
senses a threat.
Oh,
Yellow means that you might be noticed. Red means you're targeted.
good. I dig it. Yeah, I don't want live action. I'd rather have more animated stuff. You want to talk about the games? I thought the Korra one was good. Oh. Now they're trying to... Zombies? They kind of seem... They already did books and games on it, so unless there's a major support of the ideas, I won't be done. Books and games on what?
They'll be walking soon. Are you still sure this is a good idea?
This is bad.
I don't know what's most absurd. The palace populating itself with these grotesque hostiles, or you charging on like you'll be able to survive when they're fully evolved.
I never expected this to be easy.
Yeah, they're a whole thing. Past Avatars, what happens after the last Airbender? I don't need what happens after the last Airbender. I want what happened before. And even then, if there was games, comics, and movies, or whatever the fuck, based on the past Avatars, that's not all the Avatars. There are hundreds. Oh, they look like
What is
me.
this?
That's you, En.
But why would it build copies of me? It jumped me.
The red spikes suggest that you won't survive another encounter like that.
I don't get it. Why would the palace copy and then attack the first human to arrive? It makes no sense.
The constant crashing indicates deep corruption. Those creatures must be part of that malfunction.
My headphones are dying. I think the reason they aren't doing something like that is because they would have to have writers that live up to the original Avatar: Last Airbender writers, and that would be very difficult. Plus, I'm sure there's issues there with intellectual property. Well, yeah, all that kind of stuff. Live action remake doesn't require much writing other than the scripts. I kind of disagree. Because every single episode could have a different writer. A lot of shows do that. Look at Black Mirror. Black Mirror is a good example because Black Mirror's episodes are connected, but not connected at all at the same time. Look at The Walking Dead. You know, like every single episode of The Walking Dead or every single episode of Black Mirror, they have different teams. They have different teams that work on them. So it's like you very much could run an Avatar show with having a different writer or a different director working on every single
I'm bringing the
episode.
gun online. Each shot will kill as many as you can line up.
So like if you think about it,
I'm out.
all the episodes in one season could all be worked on at the same time. I didn't even know there were Avatar games. Me neither. I do have an idea for an Avatar game too. I have an idea for a Adventure Time game too. You remember that one episode where they showed that card game? It was like a board game that like came to life while they were playing. I want to make that a real game. I want that to be real. I want there to be a board game or a game based off of that, where it's like it's Hearthstone, but in Hearthstone it kind of like comes to life, you know? I think the game is really getting interesting. I
They're
agree.
getting up.
I am intrigued.
I thought you said the gun was lethal.
It
I think I
is.
don't like is the black
So,
screen setting
the
thing
palace
going on. I
resurrected
like
them.
it.
Who knows what this death trap is capable of? My guess is things will only get worse.
You really need to work on your motivational skills.
The only thing I really don't like is I honestly forgot her name. The main character's design. I think they could have made her look different and better. This dude, Elka Gaming, is making an Avatar game by himself. Been working on it for like a year. What's the Avatar game about? But also, I think what you're talking about, I might know what you're talking about. I might have seen it on Kickstarter. I don't know if it's the same one. But one behind an enemy. Oh. Position behind an enemy, hold F. Okay, well, too late now.
They're everywhere.
Christ.
I can't see anything.
Use your area scan.
Oh, there you go. I liked her clothing in the beginning because it was an odd mix. It was like old mixed with new style. Now it feels like edgy sci-fi armor. I just don't like. I don't like her hair or her face or anything like that. I think they could have did better on her modeling. Oh, what? I was expecting to, like, shoot all of them. I don't know, I think she doesn't look the most intriguing. Hair is very plasticky, yeah. But other than that, I like her. Like her personality, I like this rich kid ran away
If they
gambling.
swarm you, use the gun's riot function. It's not lethal like the main driver, but it will knock down everyone in close proximity.
Got it.
Right mouse, middle mouse, okay. Now I remember this game. Is there a reason why it's not more popular? I can't jump down that. It's going to be good. Oh. Down to keep going. It's not that long. It'll be like a stream or two. And black. Or not. And black. There it is. Honestly think it just flew under the radar. It seems like marketing wasn't there. I wonder if, because the company is shut down, like... That didn't work. Because the company is shut down, I wonder how it works. Because I bought this game in 2019. The company is now shut down. It doesn't exist. Who gets the money? You know? How does that money get divvied up to the employees that worked on this game before? Who no longer have a job, you know, in the company. So who gets the money? Damn it. Steam gets a 33% cut. I think that's the number. So now that's 30, or that's math. 66% left for everyone else. Actually, I think it's 20% for everyone else who worked on the game before. Whoa, frames. I sold the rights to the game. They shut down. Yeah, maybe you're right. I mean, they shut down for financial reasons. Probably goes to debt. Maybe.
I have no idea.
Nice. What is what? What? Was I supposed
It's
to...
creating weird imprints of me. How strange.
Strange is the norm in this place.
Is that why it's called Echo? Power's about to go out.
What's that?
The matter is strengthening your suit's ability to retain energy from your surroundings.
Martyr? Yeah. Cell crystal? Found in the palace is a crystalline resource strangely perfect for increasing the cell capacity. When you collect 6, you get 1 additional cell slot. Do I have 5 right now? Or does that mean I need to find 5 more? I'll charge up with one of these first. Called Echo because Echo the dolphin makes an appearance. Could you imagine? In reality, they spent all the money paying for the rights to have Echo the dolphin appear at some point. And that's why the company got defunct.
It's closing fast. You won't make it.
It feels like this damn suit is slowing me down.
You're just out of stasis. It's protecting you.
I don't want that.
If you insist, it'll be painful and your range limited.
Printing. Yay. So that was painful? Is there a movie named Echo with The Rock? Zipper on her butt makes her booty look saggy. I mean, we already talked about it earlier. Like, the suit is super saggy.
What's this now?
It activated a new interface. I wonder what it's monitoring.
Is that ammo?
It's counting down. But to what?
I don't know. The Rock's been in, like, everything. Mostly bad things, honestly. I like The Rock. Like, don't get me wrong. I like him, like, as a person. But I don't think he's that great of an actor. I think he's very good at playing himself. Saggy crotch is what gets me, yeah. But I mean, I wouldn't, like, don't spacesuits have, like, a thing where it's like you can pee in it? A whatchamacallit?
I bet the pavilion will open when I've collected enough orbs.
Game make you understand the meaning of the black downs? It's the power going out, isn't it? Kevin is not funny. It's not very funny. Have you guys seen the Oh. Interesting. Have you guys seen the shit, what's his name? It's Kevin something. Paul Blart. The dude who plays Paul Blart. I forget his name. It's Kevin something. He has a YouTube channel that he's been working on during quarantine. And he's been making
Only 4 more to go.
he's been making not Spacey. Paul Blart from Paul Blart Mall Cop. King of Queens and shit. He's been making yeah, that very much should have hit you, but that's fine. Kevin James. He's been making a YouTube show called Sound Guy, and basically what it is, it's him being the sound guy for different movies. Ah, shit. And it's really good. It's a really good series. It's very good. Very much recommended. I'm sure if you just looked up like Sound Guy on Netflix, you might find it. It's very good. He did one for There Will Be Blood recently. Very good.
Only one left.
Got her in the foot. Let's check it out. Sure, if you just looked up either Sound Guy or Kevin James, it'll probably come up. Guess those are a collectible. It happened during the blackout, so we can barely see it. So these things are copying your gun as well? Oh yeah, they are, huh? Yeah. Oh, they can't get into here. Huh.
Look, it's decrypting the voices.
I couldn't read that. I didn't know what that said. Product, thank you for the host.
N. The lift is slowing. You've traveled 55 kilometers.
There Will Be Blood was an interesting movie. It was alright. I feel like it got overhyped for me.
They're not crossing the water.
I feel like it got overhyped for me. It was... They're running now. It was good, but definitely overhyped. Can I go in the water? Yes. Shit, yeah, they're running now. They still don't quite look like me. You know, I like Daniel Day-Lewis and got it. It's pretty good. It's just
I wonder
weird.
if it's edible.
Strange.
I'm starving.
Yeah, great.
Best thing I ever had.
Gotta eat the whole thing. Can't not eat it. Wonder if you only walked, if they wouldn't be able to run right now. I doubt it. I'm gonna eat you now? Listen. Had grapes earlier, now I get my grapes. I got an achievement called Om Nom Nom. Do I get more if I eat more? Because I will totally sit here and eat 100. I will do it. I will do it. Do it. Doesn't look. So anyone? Hey Storminator, how are you? Okay, bye. Hey, how's it going? Maybe it's called echo because these things are like an echo of myself. I feel like I said that earlier. Like patrolling. I feel like it would feel weird to like choke out yourself. You know?
They don't mind the water anymore.
Oh. Oh no. So is that because I walked in the water? Oh no. Yep. That's right. Yeah, maybe that's because I mean, I didn't have a choice. I had to. Maybe I shouldn't be killing them. Every time you pass a bowl of grapes, you gotta take one from it, of course. A murder? Yeah, maybe I shouldn't be killing them. I feel like I'm gonna teach them to murder. Hey, Ari, how you doing? Oh, hi. Rip. They got me. Hey, Laren, what you do in a specific moment, if they see you run, they'll run. They'll eventually shoot. Huh. So if I just walk forever, they'll just keep walking. Oh, never mind. They already learned to run, so no, not here. I'm gonna paint something tomorrow. What are you thinking about painting? Light flashes, your echo. What do you mean? I'm dead. Late, they learned how to run? Like, the game didn't say that earlier, so there's no way for me to know. Like, in all reality, I still don't know what the fuck they are, so it's like, there's no way for me to, like, change it. The problem of the game. And it's like, there's nothing I can do. I'm just gonna keep doing my own thing. Bad communication. I'm just gonna keep doing my own thing until it teaches me. If it teaches me what to do instead, then I'll start doing something different. Oh, I didn't know I could do that, honestly. All right, I had to eat one. Okay, I had to eat one. Push. I would have been doing that the whole game. I wonder if sticking to the platforms here would keep them from learning how to walk in the water. Yup, robotic? Yeah, but there's no way to do that. I have to walk in the water here. And die for a single grip. I had to do it here. I'm gonna push them from now on. I'm not gonna shoot. Thank you for telling me that, Ian, and thank you for waiting to tell me that until I figured it out myself. That I greatly appreciate. So funny. Haha, baby fall down. Haha, baby fall down. Up! Maybe didn't fall down too good. Maybe they stop letting when the lights go out? Didn't think about that. Wait, so like, should I only be like moving and doing things when the lights are out? You think?
They're getting more capable after every blackout.
I think there's more to it.
The answer me
A
anyway.
weird feeling that the palace
Yeah,
is registering
now she's
my
saying it.
moves
See, I
with
like
those
this.
icy holographs.
That's really cool.
Then using the information to improve the abilities of those things.
A little far between the dots there, Anne.
I just feel like there's some strange rhythm to it. A warped set of rules.
You are definitely disposed to find meaning where there is none. As you say, it's in your genes.
Yeah, I like that. I'm into that. I like that she just pointed it out and then he like shut it down. But, like we know that she's right, you know? That would explain why walking is an active choice instead of holding shift to run. Hold shift to walk, yeah. Unfortunately, they tell you way too late because like I already like ran around and everything. They already learned how to run. So there's nothing I can do. They can't like they can't like unlearn it, you know? I wonder if I open this door right now if they'll learn to open doors. I'm gonna wait until the light goes out to open the doors. That's like a second playthrough kind of strat. Yeah, it's a little bit much. Shit. I didn't realize that. I thought I had to be like seen. Alright, it's whatever. Hopefully that one wasn't enough for them to learn. Yeah, that's right. They gotta learn to eat the grapes too. We all gotta eat the grapes together. I need to stop opening doors. Late, they know. Nah, their brain isn't all the way wrinkled yet. So they memorized that too. Man. God, that's super fucking interesting. This is like Kojima kind of shit, you know? Like this is Kojima level of innovation. Yeah, I can't help it. There's no way that I'm gonna stand here for 20 minutes and wait to open this door. I have to open them. A cool idea, but I can't just stand there for 20 minutes and wait for the lights to go out.
They do what I do. They learn from me. I'm certain of it. They can't cross the water, but after I've done it and a blackout has evolved them, They do it without hesitation. And you saw how they were trapped behind the doors, pacing to get to me, and after I opened a few and a blackout, it was second nature to them.
Yep, now they're revealing that. That's cool as fuck.
These are not crossing the water. So much for your theory.
No, that makes perfect sense. They stopped doing what I stopped doing.
So now they're not gonna shoot at me. Ah, fucking cool! God damn! God, that's so fucking cool! I don't want to cross the water. Shoot him. Check. I mean, I can. And now I can go in the water. Is this game so underappreciated? Dude. I'm telling you, gotta find those hidden gems. We thought this was a genius. The studio self-published. It was called Ultra Ultra. Stop running, so they stop running. There's an idea.
I'm curious to learn more about that theory of yours. The one where everything makes perfect sense.
Don't you see it? They unlearn as well. It's all tied to the blackout cycles. When the lights are on, the palace keeps track of my actions, registering what I do with those icy ghosts. After some time, it will reboot to update the copies. That's what's causing the blackouts. I get no ghosts when the lights are out. So my guess is that the palace is blind while it's rebooting. When the lights come back
Tater
on,
Tits, how you
their
doing?
abilities
God, I
match
love
my
your name
actions
every
from
time
the
you come in.
Previous light cycle. Well, that would explain why they wouldn't cross the water up there. I didn't touch any water in the light cycle before I reached them.
They echo your behavior.
Yes, echoes. That's exactly what they are.
God, that's so fucking cool.
Another airlock.
Another thing. God, it's so fucking cool. Oh, fuck it.
They're coming. Hurry, get out.
Oh. Time to go. Oh. They stop.
They all stopped.
What are they doing?
Never mind that, just get out.
They just shut down. Eerie.
Oh. Well, how you doing, Tater Tits? Oh, I'm doing good. How are y'all? I'm doing pretty damn alright. Pretty damn alright myself. Game is fucking cool, dude. Such a cool idea. Such a cool concept for a game.
The sphere just turned off. That means the echoes are not coming, right?
You sound like naming them explains everything. To me, the logic of it all only makes the whole thing more absurd. Someone intentionally designed it to be this way.
I expected there'd be some obstacles to getting Foster back.
You were prepared for this? In your training, I mean.
Gods no. Gramps did talk of great challenges and equally great rewards, but Well, I doubt he knew this is what it meant.
It's only the beginning.
You
We're about
admit he
2
was
hours
wrong.
in, so yeah,
Yes, I
you're
know.
basically in the beginning.
I think he managed to find the words, but not their meaning.
Okay, so basically we're playing as the character that I honestly don't remember the name of. And the voice in our head is a AI named London. At least I think he's an AI. I am the daughter, and he is owned by our father named Foster. Foster like invented all of this shit, like our suit and all that shit. I think, and he had a theory that this place existed. Basically, came here. And all of the people that you just seen, all of the people that were like walking around us, they are echoes. They basically mimic our movement. So I was shooting them in the beginning. Over time, they started aiming their gun at me. They weren't shooting yet, but they were aiming their gun at me. I stopped shooting, and they stopped aiming their gun at me. They copy me. So theoretically, if I stop running around, they'll stop running around. They're echoes. It's really fucking cool. Such a cool idea. A Kintic. A Kintic? That it? Thank you for the follow. I stream every single night at 11 p.m. EST Monday through Friday. Feel free to come by anytime.
So, any words in your teachings?
I'll do my monthly
about
24 hours stream.
this
Next one will be July 17th. I'll do YouTube where I upload weekly gaming news video every single night. Blah, blah, blah.
None of us.
I stream every week night at 11 p.m. EST. Feel free to come by anytime. I also do by month 24-hour streams. Next one will be July 17th. I also do YouTube where I upload weekly gaming news videos every single Sunday. So if you subscribe on YouTube, I greatly appreciate it. I'm stuttering over my words, but you get the gist. A Kintic?
I
Gotcha.
never knew
Not
this
a
place
Kintic.
existed.
A Kintic. Gotcha.
He always gestured at a walled enclosure in the uppermost garden when he
An
talked
update
about the
24-hour stream
palace.
command? You damn right.
I think we all imagine splendid halls filled with the chosen ones who mastered a self-control so deep it could overcome even death.
So
Maybe
he
tater tits.
lied to you.
He just didn't get into the specifics. If we passed the trials all the way to the upper terrace, we would be granted access to the
Your ad voice? I
passage.
hate my voice.
The ones who entered never returned to tell.
The translation.
I know that now. Back then, we all thought the passage meant the final test. The big one this time. The flesh and the soul shall enter the palace through separate doors. Only the strong of mind and body will again reunite as whole. We'd seen resourcefuls break during training. Minds or bodies hurt beyond repair.
I can see why you would all strive for that.
That wasn't the selling point. The challenge and reward stuff was. Being a resourceful is constant competition, always performing to the best of your
I guess we were
ability.
like soldiers.
But for one to win, others must lose. And losing often meant a life ending.
Competition breeds envy. It must have been dangerous for you if you really were as good as you say.
Excellence was valued by everyone. The more formidable your competition, the more fruitful the exercise. In the end, everybody won.
That's quite the social construct, considering the consequences of losing.
That was Gramps' way. He didn't preach.
Sorry,
It
Grandpa,
was
not
pure
father.
reasoning. The program made sure all resourcefuls were logically disposed to follow his line of argument to its conclusion.
Also, we ran away when we were 15 and became a
How
gambler.
can you deny perfection?
How could you?
Also, the voice actor is Ygritte
Spontaneity,
from
chaos, life.
Game of Thrones.
That's how you prove yourself. Why spend eternity to make the best possible you? Potential without release.
Verdasting. Steal his voice. I don't like my voice. I feel like I sound fat. I would like to lose weight because I feel like I've gained so much weight to the point where my cheeks are chubbier and they make me sound thicker. I'd rather lose weight, but I lose that thick sound because I didn't used to sound like this.
Back inside, I guess.
N, be careful.
You're not beginning to
I
like
don't sound
me,
fat.
are you?
I know what I used to sound like, and I know what I sound like now. How you sound bad? It's hard to explain. to me, I listen to my voice all the time. Like, all the time. I want to peek when I hear my voice. Like, I listen to my own voice all the time because I edit my own videos. So I know what I used to sound like, and I know what I sound like more. You know? Sure you aren't just growing older? Yes. Voice acting? But you kind of
What's that
loosen up your
strange
cheeks and you
archway?
kind of do like this.
It's a suspended
Hi, I'm
field.
fat now. I like
Never seen a vertical
KFC.
one before.
Oh, like,
It looks like you're supposed
you
to pass
kind of
through.
make your
What does it
cheeks
do?
thicker and you
Shouldn't do
kind of just
anything.
talk with your tongue
It's
real wide.
self-contained.
And all of a sudden, this is a fat guy. Advance to you. Save arches. Stepping through a powered Y-field arch will create a Maxwell free, a stored of map data. It's a save state. It's saving. Okay, game saved. Mark yourself as the world's first thick voice actor and gain 300 pounds. Genius. Waiting for the power to go off. I'm not gonna jump. Do I have to jump again? Unsure. I think I sound like a little boy. I would like my voice to be a bit lower. I kind of see my voice not too fitting with how I speak. I would like a new microphone and a new mixer. And the new microphone that I would like, interesting, is called the RE20. And the reason I want the RE20 is because it is a microphone that is used for radios. So when you hear someone talking on like a radio, a lot of the times that voice or that radio host will be using a mic called the RE20. And it kind of makes your voice sound a little bit bassier. Kind of sounds a lot more natural than the SM7B does, which is the most common mic for streamers. And I want that. Not fatter, just more used to talking all the time, more durable. I think I need to lose weight because I think it has legitimately made me sound different. I don't think it makes me sound super different. Like, I don't mean like I sound like a fucking 500-pound guy or anything. But your weight does change your voice because of your cheeks. So, like, if you have a thin face, because I have a pretty thin face. Wait, what is the common mic? The most common mic within streamers, the most common high-end microphone, is the SM7B. The RE20 is probably the next most common for high-end microphones. But SM7B, yes. But everybody has a voice, and your weight does change your voice. This isn't like something that I'm just making up. It's because of the way your face works. So I have a pretty thin face. I have a pretty like thin, tall kind of face. So like, when I gain weight, because I'm the heaviest I've ever been right now, my cheeks are thicker. than they are when I lose weight, because like when you gain or lose weight, your face does change. You have weight in your face. So because my face is like, because I'm the heaviest I've ever been, my cheeks are thicker, and that causes my voice to change. Not all the time, but sometimes I notice it. I don't like noticing it. How you doing, meme? Bye. Oh, now they call the elevators. That's fun. I need to use the elevator. Hi. This is the best low tier mic. If you're looking for suggestions, are you looking for suggestions for yourself? Because I can give you stuff. Oh! Oh! That was buggy. Yeah, I can't stop running. Oh, like suggestions, always appreciated. Okay. The mic you're hearing right now is the AT2035. It's an AT2035, which is a very good microphone. It's about ballpark 150, I think. AT2035 is a very good microphone. The AT2020 is, I think, around 80 to 100.
Manifest corruption.
That microphone is also very good, but not as good. Get what you pay for. I should not touch it.
It triggered an instant blackout.
Probably to correct the anomaly.
It didn't fix it. It just moved.
Beyond that, it's connected to a Yamaha mixer. I think it's called the MGX06. I think. That's what you are hearing right now. Do not buy this mixer. No matter what you do not buy this mixer. It is bad. Not a good mixer. I do not like it. It is very hard to use. I very much do not know what I'm doing, how to use it. And even beyond that, there are zero tutorials online of how to learn how to use this mixer. Do not buy this mixer. It is bad. Wait, where'd it move to? They're giving you this so that you can reset things now that they told you how the game works. Yeah, it's so fucking cool. Beyond that, the what microphone? See, I don't have a desk. Very much recommend getting a desk. Because using a headset mic just isn't going to, not gonna work out for you. You can use it for a while, but like at the end of the day, your goal should be to get a good separate microphone. I don't know what this is. I can throw it. Why can I throw this? You didn't go buy glue for the table? Alexa, add glue to the shopping list.
I've put glue on your shopping list. You can find it in your Alexa app.
Alexa, set reminder for 8 a.m. to buy glue.
Okay, I'll remind you at 8 a.m.
I do want them to learn how to eat grapes. This is something I want them to learn. I want to see them eat all the grapes. Streamed the headset mic for 2 years. Don't do that. You can do it. I'm not saying that it's impossible. Like, do it. If that's what you have, then go for it. But like, make it, like, be aware that like your end goal is to get a mic, like a separate non-headset mic. Any suggestion on the better low-end headset? Well, I'm not done talking about mics. The microphone that I would recommend that you get is called the Rode Pod mic. Go add that to your wish list right now. It's really good. If you want an example, someone do a shout out of this. Shout out Charlie Wins. Wait, no, wrong. Charlie Bit Me. It's spelled CHARLEY Bit May with a Y at the end. It's called a Rode Pod mic. Charlie Winsmore is a very different streamer. That is the microphone that I would recommend. I would recommend that to everybody. It is such a good fucking microphone. I wish that I knew about it when I bought my microphone because I would have bought it instead. Fuck. What does it do? Oh, it just breaks. Okay, so that's like a bait. Out of here. Fuck. Still charging. The mixer that I would recommend, on the other hand, that's a matter for debate because that's very much up to you. But I would recommend that you go expensive on the mixer. Whatever you spend on the microphone, if you're getting a mixer microphone, I'd recommend that you spend double on the mixer. Like, very much go expensive on the mixer. Rip. What is important about the mixer? Compressor. You're looking for compression and gain, and it's the whole thing. I honestly would recommend that you just get the Go XLR. Like right off the bat. It's like a $400 mixer. That is what I would recommend. Because if you buy a good mixer, you never have to buy a mixer ever again. So if you just buy the Go XLR right off the bat with like a cheap mic, you never have to buy a mixer ever again. Like, you're set. I'm dead. But Yamaha mixers are good. Just not this one. This one is bad. The one that I currently have, bad. But mixers, Yamaha mixers in general are very good. Hi. Man. Good night, Hollywood. Have a good sleep. Yeah, I love you. Mwah! For headset mic, for that you'd have to research on your own. You could get a lav mic, which is like a mic that you clip onto your shirt. You can get one of those if you want like a high-end mic that you don't need a desk for. I don't have that kind of money. Yeah. So lucky I got my stimulus money. Back to the series of Insano checking to see if he has his stimulus check yet. Go take a look-see. Let's go see if Insano got his stimulus yet. We are now, like, what, 4 months after Insano was supposed to get the stimulus check? Let's see. Nope, still not there. Yeah. I would very much recommend you go expensive on the mixer. But even beyond that, if you don't want to do mixer mic, the Elgato Wave that they just released, the Wave 3 specifically, don't get the Wave 1. It's not that much more money to get the Wave 3. It's not that big of a price gap. For like a USB mic, get the Elgato Wave 3. It'll do basically what a mixer will do, but better. So if you're not ready to spend a buttload of money on a microphone and mixer, just get the Elgato Wave. It'll be worth the money. Holy shit, I give up. I'm running in circles. Walking in the water. Oh, now the power starts to go off. Thank you very much. But do your research. No matter what you buy, don't take my suggestions at face value. No matter what you do your research. There's an excellent channel named Podcastage. He'll help you out. He's reviewed and looked at pretty much every single microphone in existence. So, no matter what you want to buy, research it first. Maybe I think I can only do one at a time. USB mics are always bad and horrible, then XLR mics and USB mics are sin to use. What? Basic mic 101. XLR mics require a mixer to work, and they give you so many ways to adjust your audio and sounding. USB mics can do a decent enough job until you have the funds to upgrade to XLR. Yeah. No. I don't know why you're laughing at that, Isaac. Yeah, that's true. USB mics aren't bad, but like a mixer mic's going to do the job that a USB mic does better. The microphone that I'm talking into right now, the best possible USB mic that is in existence right now, is the Elgato Wave. My microphone right now sounds better than the Elgato Wave. But it's more expensive. I think my set is somewhere around $300, which is about double of the Wave 3. Like, you get what you pay for. Like, the Wave 3 is good, but what I have is better. Oh, they walk in the water now. God damn it. Jesus. Nothing wrong with the USB mic. They're a good and valid starting point for anyone. Agreed. Oh, I started all the way back here. Dang. Now, it might be able to pick up audio from the laptop if it's separated. I mean, what's the point of this game? I don't know this game. It's a story game. I'm waiting for the power to go off so that I can walk around. Oh, I can go through here. Notice this door here. I'm okay with it if they know how to open doors. Just do. Try it out. That kill them? Oh, okay, cool. Healthy, right? Kind of. The whole idea is that, like, these copies of myself, these echoes, mimic my movements. So if I open that door when the lights are on, they'll mimic it. If I choked her out while the lights are on, they'd mimic it. While the lights are off, it's free reign. But the lights aren't off that long. It's a very limited time gap. So I need to do as much as I can while the lights are off, and then wait for the lights to go back off. But you can't just stand around and do nothing, you know? You still gotta move. You gotta be careful. Like, I don't want to walk in that water or shoot anybody while the lights are on. I just need to be careful. I do want them to eat grapes, though. I want them to learn how to eat grapes. I want to see them eat the grapes. I feel like anyone that says USB mics are always bad is an audio elitist that cares more about spending a ton of money on equipment than actually recommending good starting points. I think I'm going to go to bed. I hope you have a good night and say no. And the same goes for the rest of you. Good night, Wanderer. Have a good sleep. I love you. Mwah! It's not just microphone either. It's you. So it's like, it doesn't matter what microphone you have. No matter what microphone you have, whether it can be like the most expensive $2,500 fucking blue Spark, I think it's called, which is a $3,000 microphone. I think total is like $2,700. You can have like that super expensive microphone, which is like one of the best microphones you can have on the market right now. But if you sound like you want to die while you're streaming, if you sound like you're falling asleep mid-stream, no matter what microphone you have, it doesn't matter. People aren't gonna want to watch you. You know, nobody wants to like watch someone who sounds like they're dying. You know. So you have to keep up the energy too. So like that's more important than microphone, because like you can have a shitty microphone that sounds like, you can have a shitty microphone that kind of sounds like this. I honestly don't know how this sounds, or like it sounds like this even. You know, just sounds shitty. You know, you could have someone who has like a shitty microphone, but like if they're energetic, if they're keeping you entertained, you know, if they're keeping you entertained while they're streaming. That's what matters. That's what matters. So it's like, no matter what microphone you have, if you're being an entertaining person, then you're automatically better than anybody with that good microphone. You know? That's more important. That didn't work out. Oh, good. I can't push him anymore. Yeah. I would love it if the power would go off. you can't grab it without walking in the water, and the power's not going off, so fuck it. Walk in the water. Oh, I'm safe for now. Being entertaining is not my strong suit. The animation in this game feels weird. It's very indie. You kind of have to forgive some stuff because it is an indie game. Like, at the end of the day, it is an indie game. Even though it very much doesn't look like it. It very much looks very AAA. It is an indie game, so you kind of got to forgive some stuff. And animation is usually very hard for indie devs. Like, look at, I think it's called Plague Inc. It came out, she picked up a light bulb. That came out pretty recently. The animation in that game looks like garbage. But it's still a good game. So you kind of have to forgive some stuff for indie games. But you're not wrong. I wish they copied that move, and I wish they would just, like, solve the puzzle for me. I hope they're not walking in water now. It's not copying me when I walk, so I don't think it matters that I walk anymore. I think they're set to run. Like, no matter what, they're gonna run, you know? Oh, they're crouching now. Eh. How you doing? Whoa! I wasn't expecting that. That was very unexpected. She dead? I was expecting like a 6, like a level 6 of intensity, and she brought out a 10. She brought out like a straight up 10. I was not expecting that at all. I like that they're crouching around now. Fucking. Oh wait. You have the thing. She has the objective. They picked up the objective. Yeah, I don't think I can stop them from running. I think they're just gonna be running forever. I have to jump. So I'm hearing. Oh, I was gonna sleep, but I couldn't sleep, so I'm here again. Welcome back. Sorry you couldn't. I would animate if I had a drawing tablet. There's some cheap drawing tablets that are good. If you have an iPad, you can use an iPad or any tablet as a drawing pad. I don't know how, but I know people can. Gotta push. Da 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 da. Dee 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 doo doo. This was situational. Dee doo doo. Da 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 da. Doo doo doo. Da 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 da. I have a real problem with buying things for my pets to make myself happy because it makes me happy seeing them happy. Hey, dogs deserve the best. Your pets deserve the best.
More corruption.
I geeked out about drawing iPads one night. 100 out of 10. Recommend, yeah. Non-screen tablets are really good. People try to get display ones because that's what the pros use, but expensive devices won't make your art better. Stepping stones. So, like, I have this microphone and mixer I have right now. Before this, I had a blue snowball, and if you want to know what that sounds like, you can go to Klaus McHamster. Before that, I had a blue snowball. I went from using a blue snowball to this. Before that, the headset. Did not stream with that headset, but I had one. Stepping stones. Headset to blue snowball. It's a shitty mic, but it's better than a headset. Blue snowball to mixer mic. Mixer mic to more expensive mixer mic, which is the goal, by the way. Stepping stones. Don't just upgrade to the most expensive thing, and that's anything. You're doing art. Well, there's some cheap Wacom tablets that you can buy that work. Or tablet. Be it your mom's, be it your brother's, be it a dude off of eBay's. I have to go. Get a tablet. Non-screen tablets are technically better. Actually, they have more time to use. Get what you can. Get what you can. Upgrade later. Use what you have to then upgrade. You know? So let's say you get the $70 cheap webcam. Hey, Seasonal Secret, how you doing? Let's say you get the cheap tablet, right? Like for I don't know, $50, you know? Get it used, I don't know. You then really want them to eat. Not gonna be satisfied until I see them eat. Then maybe start doing commissions. Use that money you get from commissions using that not so great tablet to then upgrade into a good tablet. I can't remember if I said or not. How you doing, Seasonal Secret? Hope you're having a wonderful evening. I started streaming with the HyperX $50 headset, and then I upgraded to the Yeti Nano for my birthday, only because I had gotten money for family and friends during birthday stream. Yeah, you just upgrade. You upgrade over time. You don't gotta have the best of the best right away. Fuck. Close. Can't push anymore. I would love it if the power would go off, but it's not going off. I'm jumping. They seem to have learned that you can jump down. Objective. Taught them too well, apparently. Yeah, it's not saving when I'm walking, so I don't think that's going to do anything. Fuck. What? How did you... Hi. This is unfortunate. You know, I honestly forgot what my goal was. I had to get these. Hey. Welcome to the party. What is this game? So this is called Echo. Have you ever watched Game of Thrones? The main voice actor is Ygritte, the dude that bones down with Jon Snow and then later married him in real life. And this game is indie. So despite that it has that big name actor as the main voice actor, it's very indie. So, and after they made this game, the company shut down. So the theory is that the indie studio made this game, which it's pretty damn good. It has this unique idea where the enemies will basically mimic your movements. But this game, the theory is that the developers who self-published didn't advertise the game. They didn't pay for marketing at all. That's my theory. So the game kind of went under everybody's radar in 2017 when it came out. And it never picked up any momentum because nobody knew it existed. But the game itself has the really unique idea where the enemies will mimic your movements. So theoretically, see how watch this. I eat the fruit. Didn't happen. The one time that I was trying to use it in an example, it didn't happen. I'm pissed. I'm pissed. Hang on. The one time that I'm using it as an example, it doesn't work. Happen. I'll happen. I don't think they can see you out there. I don't think it has to do with them seeing me. It's just the lights are on. Here, I vaulted. See that thing? See that thing that just happened? That's them learning how to vault. So if I did that more, then they would slowly but surely learn how to vault over things. They would learn how to do that. So all of a sudden, that character right there, whenever she walked over here, maybe she like vault over it. You know? See, they just learned how to crouch. So like if I keep crouching, then slowly they'll learn that they can crouch and they'll hide behind things. So it's like the only thing they don't learn how to do is push, apparently. Or like if I walk through the water right there, they'll learn that they can also walk through water. Yeah. Good night, doggo. Have a good sleepy. I love you. Mwah. Fuck. See, they just learned that they can drop down from that. Hey, lights, I would greatly appreciate it if you would go off. They really are just barely faster than So now they're learning how to open doors. Hey, baby, fall down. And because the lights are off, now they're not copying my movement. Sad that the company went under. Yeah, they don't exist. Unfortunate, but it happens. Oh, good, it went off. That one just got up. That is slightly on. Which company? The development studio is named Ultra. They don't exist anymore. Good night, avocado. Have a good sleepy. I love you. Mwah! really want them to learn how to eat fruit. I want to see them eat these goddamn grapes. Them to know how. Want them to learn. As if they can eat, they're just a little bit more human. You know? Hey, baby, fall down. I think they learned how to eat grapes. They just got to go near the grapes to eat them. Yeah, you're right. But that one's crouching around. Love it when they crouch. Okay. Party time. Well, I charge up for a minute. Get off me. Fuck. Oh, I didn't get to shoot them all. Shit. Well. Hey, how's it going? Hi. Get off me. Yeah, I'm dead. Ba-da-ba-dum. Wow. What's wrong? Woke up with bad heartburn. How good is the game? It's really good. Sorry, you have heartburn. I get heartburn when I drink Powerade. Other than that, I never have heartburn. But I kind of know how you feel. What I'm saying. Is this game good? The plot? That's the one thing that's up in the air. We are named something, I don't know. And our grandpa was like an inventor or something. And we didn't like him because he was harsh. He we went through like military training basically. We didn't like him. So he ran away. When we were 15 and we became a gambler. And we gambled for a living. Well, our grandpa just died. Supposedly we killed him and like his soul is in this cube that's on my back right now. Not really 100% sure. And he was like studying this place. This is like a palace that we're in. And when we plugged the cube that has our grandpa's soul into the palace's energy core thing, they glitched out the entire system, and the palace started making copies of us. So the little boys here that are walking around, they've learned everything that they're doing. They learned from me. I learned it from you, Dad. So, like, if I vaulted over this right now, they would start vaulting over. So they just learned from us. So that's the basic gist. So we're going around and exploring the palace. Yeah. I don't really know much more context. But here's the thing. Gotta get in there. Big sniff. But I can't just, like, stand here and wait for the fucking lights to go. Also, seasonal, it's been a hot minute. But I can't just fucking sit here and wait for the lights to turn off. Use your grandpa to power your computer. Yeah, it's a weird thing. I gotta go, but I gotta get in there to get the power source. Oh, fuck. Hey, how you doing? I want to break free. Yep. I don't know how to do that yet. They don't know how to climb either, but yeah, I can. Break. Boop. Killing spree time. Hey. I kill you. Fuck. They might have just learned. No, I'm good. Laying on your back. Laying on your left or back will agitate heartburn even more. Handling that shit while pregnant. Huh. Any more? Did you eat them all? Yeah, speaking of heartburn, you know what I could go for right now? Billy. Hang on here for a minute. Papu. You need to get to sleep, so good night all. Good night. How about you? Have a good sleep, I love you. Mwah! This is like Pac-Man. When you get like the fruit. You know? Chili isn't even worth heartburn, dude. I go for some chili then. Bouts. Gonna call with friends. Have fun with the stream. Take care, all. Hopefully we see you more. Have a nice evening, Akintic. Did I say it right? Did I do it? Have a nice night. I love you. Mwah! Thank you for hanging out. Be up and boy.
I can see all the orbs from here.
Bunch up there. Cool. You know what? Like almost 2 hours. I forgot to take a pee break like at the last convenient opportunity, so we're gonna